Welcome back to another episode of Camp Oddwood.
Meow meow. Meow meow. Meow meow, Odd Squad. Meow meow.
God, I look tired.
How's it going, Zach? Meow meow.
Why are you saying meow?
It's going pretty good, because look at his mask.
Isn't that a fox mask?
Oh.
Oh my god.
Wait.
At least you're trying to
What
do
does
the
the
right
fox say? People don't care about that anymore, huh?
sound.
Foxes
No.
are known to be like, they laugh. They know how to laugh.
Yeah.
That fox. That's a fox from The Fox and the Hound. He's seen some shit.
That's
Yeah.
a foxy fox right there.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
Wait, oh fuck, what was that one song? Oh, the trouble I've seen.
It sounded like you're about to sing a Christmas song.
Oh. Well, if nobody noticed,
Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum.
we're out here, we're decorative, we're little drummer boying it.
Little drum boy.
All right, let's hit that quick little drummer boy for the Odd Squad, for
What?
the team.
I'm confused. Oh, we're singing. I don't think that's how it goes.
All right, you do it.
I said I don't think.
Well, do what you think.
I was just thinking of like Little Drummer Boy or marching band, and it just, it had a Star Wars vibe to it to me.
It did have an Imperial March vibe to it. I guess that's what drummer boys did, though, right?
Yeah, they drummed
In
for the
war.
men who fell, and then got back up because they tripped, and then got shot to death
Yeah.
by
They were
muskets.
Value targets, too. And they made boys do it. I don't know why. Sorry,
They
that was
drum.
random.
They'd have drummers on boats when you'd have to row.
That's true. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Dun dun.
Those are drummer men,
Dun
though, I
dun dun. Dugga pull. Dun dugga pull. Dun dun pull. Dun pull.
Yeah. Yeah. That's how
I
it
think
goes.
whichever like warrior did the most Molly would be the drummer on the ship, on the Viking ship.
Yeah.
It was just...
Like everyone else is all like, ocean just splashing on him and shit, and then there he is just.
Look at the lights!
Enjoying the
The
storm.
Rainbow Bridge! Valhalla is close!
Oh, jeez. Suicide mission right there.
Odin, here's our drums.
Fort Odin!
Oh, God. Imagine if they did have, like...
Look my mustache.
No, they would actually take mushrooms and
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get really fucking psyched out and
Yeah,
go to
it's like-
war.
Oh my
Or
god, that
pillage.
berserker doesn't even have axes. He just has two
Fist.
turkey legs.
See him bashing somebody's skull in with it.
Wait,
Damn, that's a very effective bashing weapon.
what are those, like, just drumsticks from the ship? He's just playing on people's faces until they're dead. That's the Little Drummer Boy story we came up with.
Yeah.
Little Viking Mushroom Boy.
Mushroom boy.
I do want to talk about weaponizing technology.
Weaponizing technology, okay.
I heard that Senor Zikri read an article.
I listened to a podcast.
He listened to a podcast, which is basically an audio article.
Speaking of
Audio
weaponized technology,
article.
it
Audio
looks like I have
article.
laser eyes right now because the reflection in my glasses.
Well, there's one weaponized technology. So yeah.
cybernetic eyes.
Would you like to know a general sense of what that?
Yeah, please let me know.
Laser eyes? Because
No, it had nothing to do with lasers, I don't think,
Oh.
unless these computers had lasers in them. But what's that? Adobe. You know Adobe. They
Yeah.
have
Yeah, like Firefox.
they have all those fancy ass technologies,
All the
like
programs. Yeah.
Photoshop.
Photoshop.
Illustrator.
So you're talking about the weaponizing of faking fat asses?
Well, yes.
Ooh.
Actually, technically, not
already
about fat asses, but
It's been utilized to
altering-
systematically oppress the naturally big assed by giving fake asses to those that naturally don't have big asses, and thus making them more desirable in media, social media, and in entertainment for something that they don't actually have. Whoa.
actually, you're right. I mean, take the butt out, but everything else you said was pretty spot on. You guys know about deepfakes, right?
Yeah.
It's the Henry staring at me.
J-Lo is not real.
Yes.
She's a hologram.
No.
How could you look like that for all these years?
It's called
same?
Instagram and people brushing up photos of her because she is
But she was on The World of
self-conscious about
Dance.
herself. Anyways,
Okay. Take it away, Zach.
so Adobe developed a program that could alter audio, speech, and technically, and how they do it is
Fucking auto tune.
it'll transcribe whatever audio clip that was inserted. And then what you do is you go back to that text, you highlight whatever portion of that text, you can delete it, you can move it around, or you can add things. And then you play it back, and it'll play back the audio with those new inserts or switched around things. And it'll do it perfectly in the same voice.
I think that the weaponizing of the technology that you're talking about, it could be weaponized in the reverse.
Mm-hmm.
As we saw with our president, where just the existence of said technology allows people to be like, oh, that was just a deep fake. And then it's like, people don't, like, at least by the time everything gets fact checked, half of the people will still believe that that's the case.
I mean, seeing how fast information travels nowadays, a minute after it's up, I'm pretty sure the whole world has already seen it. Or the people that, are always analyzing that kind of stuff. And then it just gets spread around. And mix that with a deep fake. You can make the president of the United States say whatever the fuck you want. Or you can go back and alter past clips of past presidents and altering what they said. So it's like kind of changing the past too.
Yeah, but I'm saying that people, even if it was really said, now they have the opportunity to say that it was a lie.
Yeah.
So, like, remember the Ronald Reagan thing?
Yeah, I was about to bring that up.
I was waiting for people to just be like, "Oh, that shit's fake." I mean, I was pretty sure that it was real, obviously, when it had happened.
Yeah.
But it would be so easy for, like, Fox News to be like, "Oh, how do we even know it's real?"
Yeah.
You know?
Especially if they have a team of people doing multiple different versions.
Yeah.
And they're throwing it out there. Misinformation.
I think mostly because he's dead and his wife's dead now, too, that they were just like, whatever. The dude was, like, born in, like, what, the 20s?
I don't know.
Ronald Reagan's really old.
He was pretty old.
Like, when he became president, and, like,
He died. in
I'm
his
sorry, he was an
90s.
old man.
Oh, yeah.
He was an old white actor that played cowboys in movies. It's like
Black and white movies.
I'm pretty sure he said worse things than that. It just wasn't recorded.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's kind of
it's kind
a
of very
given.
racist. Like the whole war on drugs. I was going to say drug on wars. Same difference. People are on drugs and wars. Anyways, but yeah, I mean, I thought that was pretty crazy because they played an example of it and you can hear it in real time. And
What about really good voice actors, Zach?
what was that?
Do it for the Gipper.
What?
Oh,
You could just hire like really good voice actors too.
wasn't Joe Rogan talking about that?
Well, they
'Cause-
did it at I can't remember. It was like a technology convention or something.
Well, they did it for Chef after Chef left the show. Isaac Hayes, South Park.
Like they just
Well, when they did the Scientology episode, he was a Scientologist, and he was all like, "That's crossing the line, guys. Like, if you release this episode, I'm gonna leave the show." And he did. So they started making fun of him, and they just used all of the old voice clips and just edited him. And it sounded really weird, but it was like really funny. And yeah, then they kind of made up for it after he passed away because they felt bad.
well, yeah, you just made fun of somebody that was with you for a while.
I think they were talking like Joe Rogan was saying that because he has like hours upon hours of podcasts of him talking, they're able to, like, for someone like him, make him say almost anything because he's already said almost anything.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
So they can make a database. Like, he's probably said enough within all of his podcasts for him to be a navigation system.
That's funny.
They could probably use him as a navigation system.
That's pretty funny. One of the technologies, the audio technologies that they were talking about, supposedly it only took them 40 minutes per session to obviously have somebody talk into a mic for 40 minutes about everything or anything.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, within that 40-minute time frame, you will hit every single sound that the English language can make. And so the computer will analyze that, and then they're able to make you say whatever they want just by typing it out, and it'll say it in your voice.
Wow.
So
Wow.
imagine that being...
I ate 2 baby tacos this morning.
It's not out anywhere, and I think the company that had that technology, they have it under wraps, and not even the owner has a personal copy of it.
Oh, wow. Costa Rica, Costa Rica.
Because the main idea behind that technology was for the film and production industry.
Yeah, kind
For
of like
ADR stuff and, like actors being sick and their voice changed, but they're still like trying to do a line, but they can go back and just alter that and make it sound like they aren't sick and stuff like that.
Well, I think it's because like when Carrie Fisher died, they only had so many lines recorded with her that when they did, like, when they had to like digitally put her in,
Yeah.
it was kind of like a little weird.
And so, yeah, they were saying like if they had 40 minutes of an actor or actress talking, they could literally just like go back and they don't have to do ADR or anything. They could just type it out.
Wow.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's kind of worrisome.
Well, they got to make you like have different emotions and actually act, I feel like, certain things out, because a person's voice changes pretty like a lot when they start screaming or from when they scream to a whisper.
Yeah.
Hey, what's
Yeah.
going on?
Hey, maybe they add that type of screaming in the 40-minute session of audio recording.
I think they would.
I would. I mean, I would try to get at least several different types of emotions out so you hit all those sounds.
But can you imagine them being able to make the performance really good? Like, how do you replicate doubt?
So that comes back into the deep fake thing. Another company has this technology where, you know how like in video games or like in like Lord of the Rings, Smeagol, you know how the actor had to wear the suit and
With
then
the
he had all
balls on it?
dots
Yeah.
and stuff. So they have a technology where I guess the computer scans your face and creates a grid on your face.
Yeah. It's like the motion capture.
And so they can, this is a crazy part, they can go back to like, let's say a George Bush speech and you can alter his face by moving your face with this technology in real time. So if you are like being angry, he'll make an angry face, and then
What if they do try to alter
stuff like
history
that.
with that shit? And then we do end up in like a
don't know,
real
man.
Mandela effect situation, but it was
Yeah.
man-made.
That'd
So,
be
like,
interesting.
Basically we're just constantly conditioned like, oh, all the stuff that you're remembering is false. This is what really happened. And then especially people under a certain age will just slowly like lose the real memories. And the people who are older will just slowly be relegated to those thoughts being untrustworthy and insane.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
I like how all this work and technology is going towards that. I always felt like we'd have like better nanobots by now, to where they're like the worms in Futurama, where you just get an injection and they just like fix everything inside your body.
Yeah, that would be.
I think that'd be neat.
that would be neat.
Well, they're
Yeah,
doing
that's
it like
kinda-
Gattaca shit, so we're basically gonna have blonde, black, super athletes with the bone density of an avatar alien.
Okay.
Is that higher or lower?
Higher. You
Is
remember
that-
their shit was like
Oh yeah, that's right.
steel?
That's right.
It was like
And their dicks are in their hair.
That would take some getting used to.
the dick hair or the sex hair.
So, like, what if like someone cuts your...
I gotta go to the grocery store. Oh!
I sat on my dick.
They sat on my dick. That would suck.
Or how easily like that would just get cut off.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like watch out for my dick when
You have to have
a haircut.
special hat. Like we have special leggings.
Like I would
Wait, why do they even have the
I would like, wrap
loincloth?
it around, make it into like a hat.
Is that where they pee? You just get pee dripping down the side of your face.
They
Like
still
you
have,
get scared or
they
Or
something.
still
turn
have
into a
the-
scarf. Just have your dick wrapped around your neck the whole time.
Do they still have the other sexual organ though? They're
It
still
looked like they
rubbing.
At least the females had breasts. I don't know if the males had penises though.
They all had the loincloths.
Like, how do you reproduce?
I think it's like a double action.
All I
maybe-
remember is seeing their like ponytails link up, and then they're like fucking.
and then
yeah.
they were like, "I see you,"
Yeah.
or something like that. I don't know.
I see you with my brain pussy.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
yeah.
my third eye.
Yeah, maybe they're having third eye brain sex
Oh, yeah.
while doing like physical
That's true.
PPVV sex.
Peep. Okay,
Yeah.
that makes sense. I'll take it. I'll
Alright.
take it. I'll take it.
Well, since we're already getting into this fantastical place,
We are.
I feel like we just role played right there. That was a bit of a role play, sexual hair sex role play. So why don't we bring it into a D&D place?
Oh, I don't want to get dominated and dicked,
What? Wait, what?
or dicked and
Wait,
dominated. I don't
What
know
do you,
which
what do
one.
you, how are you reading the 2Ds?
Oh,
Dicked and dominated? Dominated and dicked?
dominated and dicked.
No, Dungeons and Dragons?
Oh,
So now we're gonna do a little role play for y'all. Well, I dominate and dick him.
You keep saying roleplay. That's what confused him.
no, I was going with that. I just was.
Yeah, so this particular portion is for our OnlyFans. It'll
Dragons getting dick.
be $32 to see the full version.
Have you guys seen all those pictures of the dragons having sex with like cars?
Yeah.
I showed you. Didn't I show you guys?
Did we already
that?
talk about that in another episode?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Let's
that
bring
was
that
back-
back up.
What else is there to say? The Mustang really took it.
Hey, well.
That Mustang took it in the pipe.
So D&D.
Dungeons and Dragons.
So Dungeons and Dragons.
This is our improv of Dungeons.
So we're gonna
and
get
Dragons.
into. So now it's time for theater camp. We're about to do our improv game, and the theme is Dungeons and Dragons. So we're gonna get into costume real quick, and Henry's gonna be the dungeon master.
DM for my BMs.
BM.
Wait, let's do that
Best
thing.
mates.
Let's do that
Sure.
thing where you snap,
Sure.
and then we're in our costumes.
Okay.
All right. First, tell us about yourselves. Tell us your characters.
My name is Morlock. I am a level 34 mage.
Levels don't go that high in D&D.
I am a level less than 34 mage.
Okay.
My name is Morlock. I am a level 6 mage.
Sure.
Oop.
Yeah.
How high do the levels go?
I forget. But I know they don't go up to 30.
Level 6 mage. I use the book of wizardology, my staff of Urdu, and I am
Chaotic horny. Okay.
wait, no, what is the fox race from?
Kitsune?
Oh yeah, I'm half kitsune and half elf. I'm Elfune.
You're a product of bestiality.
Okay.
Of magical bestiality.
Yeah. Mystical bestiality. Okay.
It looks like Zach's character is too. Champion bear.
Oh, is it my turn?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were still going with your stats.
Oh,
Oh.
no, yeah, I'm done.
Oh, okay. My name is Greg. I'm a level. I'm 30 years old.
Level 30 years old. Okay.
Yeah, you said they don't go as high as 30, but I guess that's my level.
I think level 6 is 30 years of experience.
My dad was a pretty big, hairy man, and my mom was a bear. Hence why I look like this. I'm pretty strong. I won the local wrestling tournament. To be honest, I don't know why I'm on this adventure. I think it's because I can't find any work. So, adventuring.
Because us half animal brethren decided to go on a quest, and he was the only one I could find that was half.
look more human.
It's just how genetics. Lucky, I guess.
It's okay. It says right here in the rule books that he's got one of those like dog wieners.
No.
So it comes out and it's all red,
No.
like lipstick.
Why are you acting like that is not normal?
Anyway,
But yeah, that's me.
What does your penis have skin all over it?
Yes.
Regular skin?
It's a human penis. Yeah.
okay, Moloch and Greg.
More
find-
lock?
Moloch?
There's a R.
Molark?
More lock?
Morlock.
Okay.
Morlock?
More lock.
More lock.
Morlock and Greg.
Not more licking.
You find yourself at an opening to a ghoul tunnel.
Ooh.
And there's a path that leads to the right, away from the ghoul tunnel, towards a mountain range path. Which do you want to go to?
What are you thinking, Morlock? I'm pretty comfortable in caves and tunnels.
All right, let's go into that ghoul tunnel, Greg.
Let's go in. Let's see what we find in there.
Okay, you go into the ghoul tunnel. You're looking around. You find some like trash,
Yeah.
some other stuff, a couple of used condoms.
Dude, what are these ghouls doing in here?
At least they're having safe ghoul sex.
You hear the rumbling of techno music in the shine of neon lights. You find yourself in a discotheque, an underground ghoul discotheque, where half of them are naked, half of them are just out of their mind on bath salts. What is your first move?
I think we should try to talk to them, see if they're nice. Not the ones on bath salts, though. I think we should stay away from those schools. It looks pretty fun. Sounds pretty fun.
Why don't you talk to that gentleman pissing in the corner?
Okay, I'll go over and talk to him then.
You approach the man. He ends up, being a pretty normal dude, just really drunk. And as soon as you get his attention, he turns around and just starts pissing on your leg because he's really drunk.
Oh, man. Damn, dude, you're really drunk. I'm sorry. My friend Morlock over there wanted to know if you guys are friendly or not. I did too.
You see the man. He's about to puke. He's going to puke a vomit missile at Morlock because you made him look at him. Now you gotta roll for this one.
Where's the dice?
I thought you had one.
Babe, where are mistress of the camera?
Okay, here's this.
This has no numbers.
If you roll a blue, purple, or green, you won't get hit. If you roll anything else, I'll let you know what happens.
Blue. I dodge the puke.
You block it with your book.
Oh, I don't want it on the wizardology.
If you'd have landed on purple, you would have casted a counterspell. So the book blocks it, and now it absorbs the puke. So now you have the ability to shoot vomit missiles. But it also sucked the guy's soul out. So now you have to talk to somebody else.
Oh, man.
There is a bar. There is a bar as well as a DJ stage to go to, other than the dance floor.
I did not want this gentleman's soul in my book, and now I have a vomit blasting spell.
Will you be able to take it out? I don't know how the spell stuff works, man. I'm just scared.
Once I use it, perhaps.
Well, let's go to the bar.
It depends on the strength of his soul.
Well, let's definitely go to that bar.
Oh,
I could use
so
a drink.
dirty. Ugh.
Would you like a drink?
Oh my god, that dude was eating
I'm
so
going
much.
to the bar.
What? Sorry.
I'll meet you over there.
I'm coming. Don't leave me alone. So many ghouls.
There's an orc bartender who's really, really, really horny.
Like she has horns?
Yes.
They have horns?
A lot of horns.
Okay.
All over. Just all over their skull. Like more than a usual orc would have.
Okay.
But also like horny female orc
Oh.
with lots of horns.
Hello there, bartender.
Sorry, Morlock. Let me do the talking.
Oh,
Hello. Those are some pretty cool horns you got there.
so many horns you have.
He says, are you going to order a drink, or are you just going to try and
Actually, yeah, I was
give me more panty pudding, bigger boy?
I would just like a drink, please.
Is patty pudding?
Morlock over there was thinking you were pretty cute, but I would take...
Do not put words in my
What are
mouth.
these
Not that
ghouls
you are.
drinking? Why are they all so drunk? I'll take whatever
I'm
these
just into
ghouls are
other
having.
half foxes. Nothing against you
The
and
horny
your
orc
horns.
grabs the glass and says, are you sure you want to have what everyone else is having?
I'll second that. I'll just take a whiskey on the rocks.
Okay, you got to roll that.
Yeah.
I still would like to know what is this penny pudding.
It's what everyone else is having.
Okay.
Oh, no thank you then.
Okay, if you roll a yellow, orange, or red, you get your whiskey on the rocks.
And if I don't?
You'll see.
Okay.
Ooh, blue.
What does that mean?
You have to consume.
She starts swinging at you.
Starts like punching me?
She starts swinging at you. She's punching. She's like, she's really hitting you hard.
Oh, jeez.
Oh my goodness!
She just starts like kicking the shit out of you. You lose 10 health.
Why the violence? Why the violence?
But because of your championship pedigree.
They took it?
No. Doesn't hurt you that bad.
Oh.
I elect to use my vomit blast.
You hit her with the vomit missile. Wait, no, you gotta
I must roll.
If you get blue, purple, or white, you hit her. Ooh, green. It doesn't turn into a vomit missile. It turns into a vomit bomb. And everyone in the whole disco gets covered in vomit.
Oh, dude.
And it incites rage and ghouls. But again, they're all on bath salts and Molly, so half of them are eating each other and half of them are fucking.
Oh Lord!
I think we need to get out of here.
So now you're getting cornered by horny vomit covered man eating ghouls. What's your next move?
Well,
I would like to leave, Greg.
well, we're getting cornered, so I think you need you got
A
any
spell?
fire spells or 'cause I'm about to
Teleporting
toss them
spells.
up.
I will use a teleportation spell.
Okay, you gotta roll for that one.
Do you have a cleaning spell too? I don't want to teleport someone covered in vomit though.
Priorities, Greg.
I'll just
All right.
make it
I
check.
use the spell. Igatu Samakti Lagodum. Oh, you got a splinter.
It's right underneath the pad.
I thought that was
front of the
part of
pad.
the spell.
Where?
Okay. You gotta roll a purple, blue, or pink to successfully teleport.
White.
White. Okay, you all get teleported to the end of the other path, the mountain pass, and you get teleported into a snowy peak right behind a giant golem, a frost golem.
Damn it!
But it's asleep.
Shut the fuck up, dude.
Yeah.
What do we do? Do we just like sneak around? Do you want to sneak around?
We
wanna-
tiptoe.
You wanna get
Turn your
that?
fucking phone off. You're gonna wake him.
Shit.
Oh shit! It's my fucking phone. Why do I have a phone? I'm a mystical being.
The sound of the phone and the smell of the puke wake up the golem.
You didn't put that shit on silent?
I didn't think I needed to. We were at a rave just a second ago.
I don't think I could beat up this golem. He's way too big for me, man.
I don't think you can either, but maybe with the assistance of one of my spells.
Blind him. Or a fireball. I don't know which. Just not that vomit bomb. That was gross.
Okay, I will use lightning bolt.
It recognizes the champion. It's a huge wrestling fan.
Oh, shit.
It gets hit with a lightning bolt.
Oh, well, I didn't even roll.
Ah, dude,
But I didn't roll.
He starts crying.
I'm sorry, man.
He starts crying.
There.
Sorry, golem. Don't. Back it up. It was your fault. Back up. Oh.
He says, you're allowed to stay in the golem cave, but not Morlock.
Okay.
I must leave.
So you're,
I'm sorry.
So you're a huge fan, huh? Let's go talk about
But
it.
if I say sorry, man, it's cold out there.
He gives Zach a beer while you're left in the snow.
Fuck.
I hope you're good out there, man. So yeah. So
Zach, roll.
I roll.
You get a roll.
Oy.
If you get red, yellow, or purple. Ooh, red. Okay.
Oh god.
You just got roofied.
I got roofied.
You got roofied, and
What? Why would he get a negative outcome? if... All right, Dungeon Master, whatever you say.
you don't know what the other ones would have gotten him.
Oh. So this is
No, I'm roofied.
What's your next move, Morlock?
I guess I'm going to create a fire. It's a bit cold.
You light the house on fire.
What? What house? I thought it was a cave.
You light the whole cave on fire.
Oh.
The golem cries even more. He doesn't know what to do. He's like, trying to molest your friend.
Oh, so then it was.
Because he's one of those fans.
You're welcome, Greg.
Oh, you rescued me? I thought I was still roofied.
You guys are in a burning building, or a burning cave now.
Okay, then I
You want to do another teleportation spell?
Yes, yes.
Dude, my head hurts.
Teleportation spell.
You gotta roll.
Oh, fuck. Greg, pass me the dice.
I can't see. I just got roofied, man. This adventuring stuff is hard.
Ooh, you got a solid purple. You guys teleport into the royal castle of Prince.
The music?
Yes, that prince. He's in this. He's in this adventure. He likes what you guys are about.
Damn, dude, look at this.
He offers you a bath purified by the waters of Lake Minnetonka.
Beautiful.
That's filled with beautiful men
Better.
and women.
I think I just got some of my health back. That was pretty nice, huh?
I think that I'm having a dog boner.
Why do you have a prince teleportation in that book?
The story concludes.
Yeah, I really like his music. Purple Rain is
That's a good one. That's a good one.
amazing.
Good one.
Yes.
You guys just landed in an erotic city
Oh.
where the computers are only blue.
What? Computers?
Computer blue.
Oh, okay.
Well,
That's the
what do
end.
you got? Oh, that was our adventure.
Great quest. Thanks for coming along, Greg.
That was weird.
I had a good time until probably all of it.
Yeah. I
But
got
yeah.
punched in the face.
All right.
And roofie.
See
better go
you
out
next
staying
time,
home.
Greg, and thanks again.
I like how you guys don't even call the cops on the golem.
Because I don't know what exists in this world.
I
Cops.
was roofied, right? And then he teleports me to Prince's palace.
By your biggest fan.
I was going to give him this for providing me shelter until he tried to molest
No,
me.
he was trying to take this. You mean that?
It is time for Chronicles of Reddit.
Yes.
Here comes Vin Diesel.
Here comes Vin Diesel.
He has those muscles.
And
I'm
he's blind.
Groot.
He's blind and he has no hair.
I'm Groot.
He fights in the nighttime.
I'm Groot.
He's more-
fights in the daytime.
He's more
I'm Groot.
aerodynamic than you.
I'm Groot.
There's no hair slowing him down.
Groot.
He is slightly brown.
Groot.
The Chronicles of Reddit.
Love Reddit. All right. Well, you guys know that sometimes people delete their shit when they post it. So I had one, but obviously they've deleted it and removed it. So I had to choose another one. Okay? This one.
Some people are just like, so ashamed of what's going on in their actual life.
Yeah, it's either that or there's whoever they're making the post about, if it's about somebody, probably goes on Reddit too. And they're afraid to see. Most people do throwaway accounts, but most people don't. For instance, like this guy. 2 days ago, he posted this. Apparently, a lot of people thought it was very interesting, so I'm going to share it with you guys today. Are you guys ready?
Yes, we are.
Okay. Title goes, Am I the asshole for selling my family home because my pregnant sister-in-law ate my dinner? Yeah.
What?
I'll read it again.
Wow.
Am I the asshole for selling my family home because my pregnant sister-in-law ate my dinner?
Just
Okay.
from that,
Well,
I need
well, continue.
details.
Go.
there's got to be more than that.
Oh, there's way more than that. But
Why would
it's
you
just
even
like,
have that as the title?
and it's funny you may mention that because he starts off by saying, I know, shitty title, but I'm in a rush to get to work, so excuse my grammar. Also, I want to point out, me and my brother have 2 different fathers. I, 19 female, lost my father last year to cancer. He left me 90% of his stuff, including his family home, that was left to him by his dad. It's been in their family for over 100 years. My brother, 34, and my dad didn't have a relationship, but he did leave him $10K. My mom was pissed at the will reading, but since she got $10K, she couldn't do anything about it. For the past year, me and her live okay together, and that's OP and the mom. She went on acting like it was her house like before, which I had no problem with, till in May, my brother and his girlfriend, the girlfriend's 30, moved in without even asking me. They're messy, entitled, and rude. I told them in July I want them out by September because they don't pay for anything nor wash a dish. In August, they announced they were pregnant, and my sister-in-law smugly said, quote, guess we won't be moving out now, end quote. It didn't go down well, but when I told them I wanted them out, my mom and brother basically laughed in my face. Well, the past few months have been hell. They've become worse than before. My mom enables it, then demands me to treat my sister-in-law like a princess because she's pregnant. I once had to wait outside McDonald's till they opened to get her a McMuffin. Well, here where I maybe be the asshole because my sister-in-law is pregnant. She eats everything she sees, like the cupcakes my friend made for my birthday. She ate all 6, didn't even get to try them. OP didn't get to try the cupcakes her friend made for her on her birthday.
Oh, wow.
I can't even make my lunch the night before because when I get to it, it'll be gone. She'll have a smug look on her face while rubbing her belly, then laugh and say, I couldn't help myself. Blame the baby. That was a quote by the sister-in-law. Mm-hmm. If I put my stuff in my room, my mom will open the door with the spare key. Sister-in-law can go through my mini fridge. I guess she has a mini fridge. Well, a week ago, I was running late to college. I didn't have time for my breakfast or to make lunch, and I had to go to work straight after. So all I had that day was a bar of chocolate. When I got home, I was starving. I made myself dinner. While it was cooling down, I went to use the bathroom. I must have been in there 10 minutes at most. By the time I came out, she had 70% of my dinner ate, and I literally lost my shit. Of course, she started crying. My mom and brother started screaming at me for making her cry, making excuses like how she couldn't help it, and it was my fault for leaving food around. Well, I had enough. I told them to get out, just like before. I got mocked, but there's the thing. Back in October, my uncle offered me a life-changing amount of money for the house. This is where it gets kind of weird because they don't have any periods or commas. So I'm just reading it straight through, sorry. So I'll start over. Well, I had enough. I told them to get out just like before. I got mocked. But here's the thing. Back in October, my uncle offered me a life-changing amount of money for the house. I called him up, crying a few days ago, explaining the situation. He said he'd buy the house, but he will evict my mom and brother. They, of course, didn't take too well, and I I have had to stay with a friend. I've been receiving texts, and I'm being tagged in multiple posts on social media. I'm starting to think I'm the bad person now. So am I the asshole for making my mom and brother homeless? Edit. Wow. I expected a few comments, but wow. He's saying that, or she's saying that because she has like 254 awards and a lot of gold stuff.
So
Here's some edits.
okay.
So I'm on break. I'll address some things. Some of your roasts are hilarious. I honestly deserve it for how bad my grammar is, but I was walking to work and declining calls from my mom while making this post, and I almost said fuck it and didn't post. Point number 2. If I sell the house to my uncle, I will lose $100K, but he's always been good to me, and it's one of those situations where I'd sleep better knowing it's gone to someone in my dad's family. Third point. My mom told me because of my age I wouldn't be taken seriously if I tried to evict them. Another point. If I evict them and continue to live in the house, along with the high financial costs, I don't think they'd ever let me live in peace. Another point. My mom has health issues, and my sister-in-law will have to move in with her parents. They won't allow my brother, so I'd be splitting up a young family, in my mom's words. Another point. Guys, I'm actually crying. I've never been told before I'm proud of you, and the fact that I've seen a thread of comments telling that means the world, absolute world to me. Another edit. Edit 2. I plan to meet a lawyer and will update you all as soon as I've received news. Since people are curious, the house is worth $2.5 million and it's in the heart of London.
Holy shit. So then 100K off of that that is life-changing as money, even without even losing 100K.
Even losing the 100K, and like she said, she would sleep better.
And the reality is it's probably making the same exact amount that she would end up pocketing if she had to hire a realtor anyway.
Yeah.
So it's not even an issue.
Yeah. And that's why she's like,
so
she's getting a lawyer because she's going to have to evict her mom and brother and sister-in-law.
Well, I mean, if she sells it to her uncle, then her uncle would just do it.
Yeah, that's true.
But then she would have to hire a lawyer if she wanted to do it herself and keep the property.
Yeah.
She is kind of like, I think the money, granting her being relatively responsible with that amount of money and kind of doing a good, like knowing what to do with it or being responsible with it.
Yeah.
It might make sense to take the money now. Obviously the property's probably going to be worth even more in the future, but if she invests the money that she would make she would make just as much probably.
Yeah. It's weird.
It's tough because the reality is like if you take out certain emotions, like the initial thought would be to be like, you're not the asshole because they're being dicks.
Yeah.
Right? But then my second thought is like, how much, like doing something that would to slight people who are just being kind of shitty, but it's like causing pretty life-changing problems for them. How okay is that just because they're being shitty to you?
Well, the other reason why she wants to sell the house is she can't financially.
And then none of those people are
paying
anything. Yeah.
So that's why.
So basically, she's like stuck in. So she's stuck in like they're just sucking her dry, and she can't even support it.
Because at first it was just her and her mom.
Yeah.
And she was fine with.
And they're eating all of her groceries and shit.
And then dinner that she just made, and then left for 10 minutes to use the bathroom, and it's.
So if you bring it to a place of like, you guys have become a burden that I wasn't even able to financially handle beforehand. So you guys have pushed me to a place where I have to sell it just to survive. And that's what it is. And in that case, I would deem her not the asshole.
Yeah. I would kick the brother and the sister-in-law out.
Well, I mean, it sounds like she was trying to. They just wouldn't do it. Yeah. But that kind of behavior, that's fucking nuts.
Yeah.
It's fucking insane. Like,
Like, I mean, we know me. Obviously, if I was in that situation, but I'm also not like a 19-year-old girl.
Yeah.
I would
true.
destroy those people.
Yeah. Except the pregnant one.
I mean, verbally.
Oh, well, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'm like, I'm going to stress you out so much that your baby... I'm not even going to say that.
It was about to get real dark.
Yeah. When I was...
Push you down some stairs, bitch.
No, I was gonna be like, oh, your baby's gonna come out stressed out, or like, or your baby's gonna grow up with hypertension because I'm gonna stress you out so bad while you're pregnant. But yeah,
It's
or
like,
your
how do you-
baby's gonna come out small.
I don't understand why they think it's okay for the sister-in-law to act like that just because she's pregnant.
That shit's not fucking okay.
You can absolutely help it.
Yeah.
You can't say, "Oh, I can't help it. I'm pregnant."
Yeah, and you can
first.
help opening your daughter's room to somebody
For their mini fridge.
for their mini fridge.
Yeah.
Like, that's all just being completely spiteful, and it sounds like the whole family is jealous that she got something. But it's like...
she got 90% of her dad's
Yeah, she got
things.
90% of it, and this is just an assumption, but I'm assuming that she's the youngest one, but it sounds like the dad wasn't still married to the mom at this point.
No, because she only got 10K.
Yeah, so it's like, that's my dad alone, and not even your husband anymore.
It's not even the brother's dad.
Yeah, it's not the brother's dad. So you are not entitled to anything.
Yeah.
That's
Nobody's
not
entitled
That's not
to
your
any.
dad. That's my dad.
None of them are, except for the dog.
Yeah, he gave you 10K for being a stepson or whatever.
Yeah, and she gave his ex-wife
Even gave his ex-wife some money.
10K.
So my dad gave me all of it. You're not gonna just bully me out of it, or like treat me like shit. It's like, okay, well, you guys want to keep flexing on me? Ultimate flex. I sold the house.
sold the
I'm a
house.
fucking millionaire now. Get away from me.
Yeah. Have fun raising your baby.
Yeah, I mean, but then that's also the other thing. Like, the things that would happen really do suck, but it's also their own fault.
Yeah.
Because, like, how do you live, like, what, almost a year, like, however many months, in a nice-ass house, rent-free, not buying your own groceries, being
Eating-
fucking fed,
Yeah.
and then you couldn't make enough money to not end up having to go to your parents' house?
Well, yeah.
Well, I mean, like,
And it's not the daughter's fault for splitting up the family. It would be the sister-in-law's family that's splitting up the family because they don't want the boyfriend or the fiance or whatever.
Yeah, and then the thing is, like, the reality is that doesn't even really have to happen. The three of those douches
Can
all move together in a tiny ass place.
Yeah, honestly,
not
this
big
is
of a
like
deal.
the easiest decision ever.
I think that's why it got so many rewards.
I can't handle the house,
like-
and everybody in the house is being a dick to me. If I sell it, I'm gonna be a millionaire. Yeah,
And not only that is that you're forcing their hand at like being, you know what, self-sufficient or to get better jobs or start working themselves, because it's like, how is this college student, how do they expect this college student to afford like all of this just
being
because
that leechy.
yeah.
Damn, this bitch is getting all the rewards. I'm scrolling down in the comments, and she's like replying to people, and she has another 61 rewards we're waiting for her. She's about to be a millionaire and then some.
Yeah. Well, so yeah, I mean, good for you. Let them squirm. And then the reality is, like, if
You're not an asshole.
if they never are able to get past that, then they don't have the integrity of character that it should take to be in your life anyway. As much as shitty as that sounds, if you have to fucking bend over backwards and miss opportunities for your parents or for your parent to love you and be there for you, and then for your brother to love you and be there for you, then, you know, good riddance.
You guys want to listen to this comment? This person says, not the asshole. Split the motherfuckers up, my gal. I trained my 4-month-old puppy to wait for my command to eat. Your pregnant sister has 2 brains in her and less brain cells than my dog.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Also, she was like, it sounded, I mean, obviously we're only getting it from this one person's perspective, but it sounded like they're being purposely shitty. Like, she's just eating her shit because she, you know that thing that happens when you're like, do you mind like not eating my food? I put my name on it, just, if you could just leave that. We have, there's other like frozen chicken in the freezer if you're hungry. And then you come back and then they eat your shit. And I'm like, oh, I didn't know that you didn't want me to eat it. What? But that's what I just said. Oh, you should have been more clear. Like, you know, just like flexing on you, being a dick for no reason.
Well, it's like flexing the pregnancy or just having that as the excuse all the time. It's all like, no.
And then it feels like that when she started crying, it was like bogus ass shit. Like, ooh.
Well, I mean, this actually does sound like some Harry Potter relative shit.
Yeah.
So doesn't necessarily surprise me.
Yeah.
Muggles.
Would you guys sell the house?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't think I would. I think I would try to evict them first. I know it'd be stressful and it would.
Well, if you were in the same like actual personality situation or like where you're like 19, you're not as like not strong-willed, but like you don't have the rapport of aggression that you probably do now. I mean, I would try. Yeah,
I would definitely try. I think I would have more aggression, like at least with family. Like if it was like random strangers that I had to evict, that would be a lot harder. But
well, no, I'm saying like just like it, putting yourself in her actual shoes.
Oh,
versus like as much of how you actually are as a person now.
Well, that's what I was asking. Like, would you guys sell it? Like, would you guys do it?
Oh, myself?
Yeah, as yourself, not
as a 30-year-old man, or like
even if you were at 19.
Me, if I was 19. The reality is, if I was 19, me at 19.
Because I think her dad really set her up to live a really good, well-off life for a little bit.
And then her relatives were the ones that were like burning through it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like,
I mean, me at 19 was probably rough enough to still do that. I would have probably sold it.
I would probably ask my uncle for help to evict them first.
Oh yeah.
But I don't know what the relationship with the uncle and the mom is.
I would just turn into like a tornado of energy and literally grab all their shit and throw it out of the house and then throw them out physically. Or
change all the locks.
But no, for all like, you know, seriousness, I had enough sense to just be like, I'm gonna let my lawyer do my talking because I know I can't really deal with this. Like, and then, you know, try and tag team it. Sounds like she has a good relationship with the uncle. Tag team it with the uncle.
I think she did the right thing on going on like Reddit just to get some sense of feel of like, you know, and some people have been really
third party insight.
Yeah, and some people have been really nice, like, oh, contact a lawyer, see what you can do, just be smart about it, don't let your emotions get to you about selling the house, see what your options are, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. Well, in London, too, it might be different how the real estate thing goes, because I know out here they would have some kind of, like, squatters' rights, which would really get dicey. But if that's not even a thing, and I knew enough of London real estate law to be like, oh, you know, if I try to evict them, I could get them out in, like, a couple months. Just by doing the paperwork, regardless of them saying that no one's going to take me seriously because I'm 19, it doesn't matter. It's my property.
It's the paperwork.
It's paperwork. Then yeah, I would do that.
Yeah, I would. I mean, even if I did consider selling to my uncle, I would still talk to a few specialists or like realtors to see like, I mean, what does she mean by she's losing 100K? Is that 100K from the market price of your house, or like
It sounds like that's what kind of like her uncle would pay her $100K under market price. But then that's the other thing is, I mean, the reality is I wouldn't
But
have
I don't know. I think she might be going based off information on what he's saying the house is probably worth. She probably doesn't know what the market value of her
that's
house
true
is.
too.
So people were saying like, oh, you should hire somebody to get your place valued.
Yeah, get it appraised and stuff.
Appraised, yeah.
But then my other thought though too is, me at 19 wouldn't have known to do this, but me now would know, which is like being more, or wanting to hold on to the property, especially if it's already paid off, because then you can like either refinance or do certain things to take money out, you know.
We're finishing off this episode, and one last thing to say to this girl, I would say, get the London lock.
Get the London lock. Hey, her house is worth a lot of money.
Talk to Madonna. So. I think she's come into similar situations.
Yeah.
Londoners! These are the issues of the Londoners!
But yeah, I hope...
Not the asshole. They are, I mean, obviously assholes.
We're definitely going to get an update too, I know, because, like I said, she has so many rewards that this is too good of a post to delete.
Yeah. Nice. So, well, cool. So let us know what you guys think about that story, if we're the assholes for thinking she's not the asshole or what. But
good night and good luck.
See you guys next time, Odd Squad.
Laters.
Bye.
Bye.